there's this situation where our kids or our children, they don't understand our indigenous languages. So this Christmas season, maybe you are planning to go to your rural places, and your kids, they are not understanding the indigenous language. So why don't we just teach our kids the indigenous languages so that they are able to communicate well? So when you go to the rural area, it will not be hard for them to interact with other kids. It will not be very hectic for the rural kids to cope up with them, because when you know how to speak with the rural kids, for example, if you are a Mijikenda, teach your children that when you wake up, don't say just good morning. You can also use lamkaze and teach how to reply. You tell them when someone says kaze, you have to say lamkas manyawe ndovizo. That is a morning greeting. In the afternoon, also tell them there is also a greeting for the afternoon. Manyawe ndovizo. So when they go to the ushago or the rural places, they are not very new in that place. They are going to cope up. And also maybe okay, you can say, okay, I'm a Mijikenda, but I don't understand the language. I just hear, but I don't know how to reply. Why don't we just teach our kids our indigenous language? One way of preserving our culture. That is one way of making our language, or maybe our indigenous people, not to maybe to disappear, because there's this time whereby everyone in our culture, or everyone in our community, they don't want to speak their mother tongue because they are civilized. So it will be difficult to say, oh, amagiriama, or maybe when you go to Nairobi, no one will know you that you are a Mijikenda. But those people who they want to stick, okay, amagiriama, I can know as many languages as I can speak English, I can speak Swahili, I can speak Pokomo, I can speak Chinese, I can speak Germany, but yet you are indigenous, so that when you go there, you are very okay with the community. Because okay, in the rural area, you will not find people speaking in English, or maybe those people speaking in Swahili, they are struggling. When you go to the rural areas, you are not be able to get people like you, those who know how to speak English fluently, and your kids will be like, where are we? Because we are not used to this. Or they will find, and the next time you're going to tell them, let's go back to the rural area, they are not going to like it, because first of all, the other kids, they found like, they can't communicate with us, and also they will feel lonely, because those kids, they speak mother tongue, they don't understand them. Even if they try to speak that accent English, perfect English with accent, and those kids have to tell them nzohano, like meaning come, and they don't understand that language, so it will be very difficult. So let's teach our kids our indigenous languages, so that they find it easy whenever you relocate to the world. Maybe things may work different, and you find yourself again in the rural area, but then you don't know how to to tell your children to cope, because first of all, they don't understand, their parents have not tell them or have not teach them the rural language, so they will be culture shock. So let's teach our kids our indigenous language, and it's one way of preserving our culture. Yes.